Hello and welcome back to Purbeck Valley Farm. It's not Purbeck Valley. Oh my god. How many times am I going to do that? It's just Purbeck Farm 22, isn't it? It has been ages since I've got on here on Purbeck. Absolutely ages. I bet it's been about a fortnight since I've actually played on it. I just haven't had chance to get on. I know I explained it in, I think it was episode 25 of Griffin, Indiana, where I haven't been on FS much at all, just stuff going on at home. Well, basically, we trying to move house. That's what's happening. And who knew, even though I've done it before, but who knew it was that much of a bigger deal to move house? I can't understand. In fact, I've done it twice before. Twice properly, anyway. I had no idea how I did it twice previously, where this time it's just an absolute nightmare. Like, nothing works. What am I getting stuck on? Yeah, just nothing works as it should. Whether that be solicitors or builders or just everything's a nightmare. So I'm hardly getting to play on FS. I'm definitely not getting round here. How on earth am I meant to get round here? I've got round here before, why can't I get round here now? Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I've done in the last few days. I've done about 3 episodes on Griffin, so I've got a few of them stacked up now. I put out my first video in about 9 days. Was it yesterday? Maybe 1st of May was yesterday. So I'm stuck on something again. Oh, this is like FS19 reincarnate this. Where is it? This has been a great start, by the way. Absolutely great start. Live for this. Fantastic. Let's see if I can push this out of the way a bit. Stop watching now. There we go. That might work. That might work. I want it on a bit of an angle to pull it round. I always forget that one's hidden. Right, we're away. We are away. I haven't even explained what we're doing, have I? So basically, we've got 39,000 litres of manure from our cows. We've got even more than this. I didn't realise there was that much that had built up, that we've been piling up, but yeah, we easily filled this trailer. So we're going to put this through the BGA, and obviously we'll get the digestate from it. And do we even, I think we'll get paid for it as well, won't we? I was just checking that we couldn't put it in there, but we can't. But we should be able to put it in here. Yeah, we can. Brilliant. So 39,000 litres. Like I said, it's only going to take 18,000. That's so annoying. Why does it only take 18,000 litres? Let's get manure going. So will we get paid for this as well? We should do, shouldn't we? We should get money coming in as well as the digestate, because yeah, we will. I might just leave this here then, because what we want to do now is we want to quickly go over to the fields that we bought. I'd like to say in the last episode, I think it was in the last episode, there was 3 fields that we bought. They've already got, if my memory serves us right, they already had sunflowers planted in them. But they had rocks in them. However, I think, to the point where I'm pretty much certain that because they've been planted with the rocks already in there, I don't think we'll be able to get the rocks out. I think that'll be a problem for next year. Right, this I think is our field. Owned by you, yeah. So this is ours, that's ours there, and this one through these bushes is ours. And is it sunflowers? It is sunflowers. What we're going to do is, let's come off there, let's buy the field info for this. How much is that going to cost? 5,687, yep, bargain. It's mostly loam and sandy loam, but it's got that chunk there, which isn't great, but never mind. What do we need? Can we lime it now? I think we can, can't we? We can still lime it, and we can definitely spray it, I know that. But can we lime it straight away? That'd be interesting if we can. We'll have to see about that. And then the other thing, what I'm going to do is, we're going to get a cut of here. I might even do I wonder why that's there. Strange, isn't it? We'll get a cut off here, maybe straight away, and then I plan on using some of it for grapes. That's what I plan on doing. And then putting a production somewhere to make raisins, because yeah, we run. I've looked at the might as well show you. I've looked at the production before we come on, and we're already where we at? We're already out of raisins. There was a couple of boxes of cereal I like, but we already out of raisins, and it's the raisins that's costing us the money. So we need to do something about that for the long term. Short term, we're gonna have to buy them, and we might as well, seeing as we're here, we might as well go over and buy a box of them, because there's no point in not. But yeah, long term, we're gonna have to create our own, I think. I mean, like I've said previously on this map, I don't intend to be doing loads of productions, and we're not going to be. But seeing as the cereal factory's on there, and it's one of only, there's only that in the carpentry, isn't there? I think that's all that's there. We might as well do that. Right, we'll need to move our harvester, which I can't remember how much we paid for it. Was it 50 odd grand we paid for it? I know it was an absolute bargain. Get that parked up over here. Right. Let's find where the raisins are. You need to be able to do research, really, don't you? Rather than going through all of them. God, it's going to take a while. Raisins. Right, 3,730. We'll just get one. We'll get in the telly truck. Bring them in a bit. Brilliant. While we're here, we'll have a look to see how much we can sell the cereal for. Like I said, I know there's already a couple of boxes around here because I had a look before we come on, because I was trying to sort of refresh my memory about what we needed to do. Right, fantastic. So that's away, but it's not going to last very long, we know it's not. Let's have a look for cereal. There it is. So at its peak, 7,800, and that's in February. So we've got pretty much 10 months to make as much cereal as we can. So we should get quite a big hit after then 10 months. We'll have to find somewhere to stack them, like. And in then 10 months, I don't think, when can we sort of, we have to plant grapes shortly, and it's got a really short window to harvest as well. So we are going to have to get cracking with that, aren't we? As well as so they're soybeans, aren't they? So sure, they're soybeans. Where's soybeans? No, they're not. That's corn. So they're going to need spraying off, aren't they? If they're shown like that, they're going to need spraying. I'm sure they are. Didn't we put soybeans in somewhere? Or is that what I was going to put in these two fields, but they already had sunflowers in? I think that is the case. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get back up to the farm, get kitted up for we're either going to do the grass work on here, or we're going to go around and spray off our fields while we've got chance. So yeah, 2 cents. Okay, so we've been back up, got the class kitted out with our mowers on. I'll just close this. Where's the thing for it? Is it in the middle? Can I close this one? It's not letting us close it, that's weird, isn't it? I mustn't have opened that in the first place. Right, let's I'll put the menu on because I want to make sure that we're swathing. So we'll get this unfolded. I might as well start down here. Yep, swath dropping, that's what we want. There we go. Now we don't want to be too close to the wall, do we? Get that switched on and unfold, lower, switch on, and we can get rid of that. And we're away. Fantastic. I know I've said it before, but it's the grass colour in this is so nice, isn't it? Compared to the base game. So we will probably, once we get all this picked up, we'll probably half the field, I think. We'll see where we can get the vines to come down to and how much it's going to be per row, because I mean at the minute we don't have that much cash. We'll probably have to get a loan. Have we got one at the minute? I can't even remember. So we've got a loan of 100 grand at the minute. I could do with getting rid of these little trees, couldn't I? So yeah, we'll probably have to get a loan. However, with the mod that we've got on for the olive and grape orchards, It's a lot cheaper. In fact, I think it's 10 times cheaper than what the base game one is, so that'll help out a lot. But we've got quite a lot to do on here. Not only do we have to get it cut, and obviously get the wagon down here as well to get it picked up and put in the pit, we're also going to have to plough half of it up because the whole field does need ploughing. And I don't want to spend money putting the grapes in for us to get a reduction just because we haven't bothered ploughing it. So we'll have that to do as well. Get a bit too close to the wall there. See if we can get back over a bit. There we are. On the wall again. I wonder if we best doing this on the edge, just so we've got a bit space to turn around. And we'll probably do the same once we get back to the top as well, I would have thought. To be fair, it's not going to take us long to cut, is it? Although it's a big field, it's also quite a big setup we've got. I don't know exactly what the width is, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's quite a big setup. So it might only take sort of 4 runs, something like that, to get done, which isn't bad. It's going to be the carting, isn't it? Going back up, get the forage wagon, and then just constant back and forths. Seems we don't have a pit down here. I'm not even sure if the farm down here, the small one near the store, I don't even know if that has a pit in it. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the beam one, and it's pretty much the same as Purbeck Valley as well from 19, so I assume that there isn't. But yeah, I think getting grapes, it's the sensible thing to do really. We're going to spend a fortune buying the raisins. I know it's going to cost us money to put the grapes in, it's going to cost us money to get the production. I'll have to have a look to see if there's a cheaper one, to see if there's a mod what'll allow us to turn the grapes into raisins a bit cheaper than what some of the base game productions are, but it's still going to cost us money to do that. And to be fair, I haven't even found a space where we're going to use yet what that we're going to use for it. That's another expense that we need to work out. I mean, I could put it in here, I could turn some of this field into one, but it would just seem a bit of a waste. I'm sure I've got a piece of land somewhere that would be more suited. But then again, having it at this end of the map as well would be good, because obviously the cereal factory's this end, the grapes are going to be this end. I could maybe put the production on the other end of this field, put a shed up to keep the equipment for the grapes down here as well. I don't know, we'll see. This hasn't took long at all, has it? We'll probably do a bit of a time lapse, I think, when it comes to. We'll either do time lapse or I'll definitely be jumping it. I won't be doing the whole forage wagon part of the job on camera, because it'll just take so long. Might even just start doing it and then come back right at the end, just to save on time, I think. Because now I'm thinking about it as well, when I'm thinking about the different productions, the costs, it's going to cost us a fortune, this. I still think it's the right thing to do. But even just once we buy all the equipment, we need the fertilizer. We probably need a different tractor as well, to be fair. Because the ones we've got, I think, will probably be too big. Right, that hasn't been bad at all. Let's get that up there and get them up. What I'm going to do, I'll go up and get the forage wagon. I will ditch the mowers and I'll get cracking. And like I said, I'll probably come back, I'd imagine, for the last run. There's no point in just showing us going back and forth collecting the grass. It's something we've done a hell of a lot of, isn't it? So I will see you closer to the end. We're on the last one. Not much more to do. We're actually getting more in here than what I thought I would, and I mean just on this run. We've only actually done, have we done 3 runs up to the, possibly 4? This would be the 5th one, and we're not even going to get 50%, are we? So I mean, there wasn't loads, but then it wasn't a oh, we might get 50% actually. It wasn't a full growth, was it? It was just the first growth stage. So I think technically it's like the second growth stage out of 3, isn't it? So not full. I'm not sure whether it was fertilised or what. And obviously we seen that it needs ploughing as well, which is something we're going to get on with straight away. You can see I've brought our plough down, and I've also brought the spreader down, which is it's almost full. I think with lime it's about 80%. I'm just trying to decide which side I want to do these grapes on. I initially thought that side, but I mean it's dead long. Is that too much? Or not? I'm not sure it is. I think we're going to start there. So we'll start about here, and we'll plough up the majority of this, I think. Let's oh, brilliant. Let's get across here. I forgot about the stones. I have to do my head in the stones. We'll have to borrow some kit to get rid of them. But yeah, if we plough all this side up, just leave this bit round the edge, and then we'll put the vines. Is it vines? Orchards, maybe, in there. You'll probably say our money's down a little bit. We spent £1,900 on that front weight, because I think we've actually mentioned it before, when we've had this plough on the back of here, it goes so light, like you need something. So I've spent the money. I can't remember what oh, I can actually, was it 1800? 1800 kilograms maybe. But yeah, it was desperately needed, and I can already feel like it's so much better with it on. The only other weight we've got a small one that's on the back of the Massey at the minute, so we did need to invest in a new one. I'm not even sure that we'll have enough money to get all these the grapevines in. I did a test. I think it was off camera. I'm pretty sure it was off camera. And to get from the top of there down to around about here, it was £1,000 per vine, and obviously we're going to get quite a few in here. So I think we'll run out of money quite quickly, to be honest. But like I said, I don't mind borrowing someone here. In fact, I'm more than happy to. I'm thinking what I might do is I want to get this done in this one episode so that we can go into May and crack on basically. So we need to get this done, and we need to get the stones picked up, get the lineman done, and then I think it'll be ready for us to be putting the vines in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump forward. We're going to carry on with this. I'll do that off camera. I'll probably pick the stones up off camera as well, because it's just yeah. I mean, I don't know what you feel about stone picking. I don't know why it annoys us so much. I really don't, because it's something I like. New stuff in the game, so new aspects, and I like this one. I like the fact that you can that you need to do this stone picking. I think it's a really really good idea and a really good aspect to the game. I just don't enjoy doing it, and I don't know why. But let's get cracking with this, and I will come back probably when the ground's prepared a bit more than what it is. Right, I'm back down from the farm. I went up because we finished doing the ploughing. We'd picked up the rocks. We hired that stone picker just round here. I think it was about £2.5 to hire. I'm probably gonna send it straight back. I don't think there's anything more that we need to do. I don't think there's another bit of land that we need to plough up, given the fact that our new ones have been. There is a flying deer. A flying deer. Brilliant. So yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to do on it. We picked the rocks up. We've put the lime down. We've also put the lime down on. Let's just jump up here. On that field there, which has obviously got sunflowers in, and we had a tiny bit left, so I started on that one. If going into the next month we can still put it down on that one, I will, because it needs another dust done of it. Before I come back, I was gonna put a coat of fertilizer on it as well, but somehow, and I don't know how, we've got no fertilizer. I took the machine up. I can't remember what it's called. I'll show you this one, Jackdaw. I went up to fill it up, and yeah, there was none left. And given the fact that we've only got 19 grand left, and we need to buy a load of grapevines, I wasn't going to be spending money on it. So we will have to fertilise once we've got them in. Right, orchards. Cheap grape orchard, that's what we want. So up here we need to make enough space to turn around. I think if we do it in line with that, there's a sort of natural line there, isn't there? That's all. Do I want them that long? I don't say why not. It'd save having to do loads of turning, wouldn't it? Let's do that. I can kind of see a line where we're at there. I mean, our money's going to rapidly be going down now, isn't it? There we go. I'm trying to think what we can actually make money on. Before we need to buy the kit. I'm not sure if there is anything, to be honest. Ah, that one was a bit too far over, it doesn't matter though. Do you know what? I'm thinking, can I even... I didn't even think about this. Can I even put them in? Yeah, I can, thankfully. Right, let's get back to spending some more money. That'd have been good, wouldn't it? Putting all these up without being able to actually use them. Those edges, I don't know if I'm going to fill them in. I probably will, to be honest. These down here, I'll probably take them up to a certain... I could put just grass round it, couldn't I? I could do that and then harvest the grass. Because I think there'll be a bit of a pain trying to... go around them, manoeuvre around them little bits. I'll have to see what new grape machines are out in Mod Hub, because the only one I've used is the base game one, which I used on No Man's Land. I'm sure there's been a couple more since. Right, I'll just let's come out of there. I'll just borrow... I'll borrow another 50 and we'll finish this, and then that'll be it for today. Why is that not letting us check either? There we go. I might end up having to get the grape machine on tick, which I don't particularly want to do, but unless I can make money off probably just silage one, or milk, I suppose. We're starting to get quite a lot of milk again. We need some different revenue streams, don't we? Ones that are going to get us money throughout the year, or certainly at various different times of the year. Let's get one more in, and then that'll be it. Right, so what have we spent there? We've probably spent, what, 38 grand? I mean, that is a hell of a lot. I'm a bit gutted about this bit in the middle there. This bit here. But it'll just churn up, it'll be alright. That is going to be a hell of a lot of grapes. Hopefully, that'll get us through the year. Once we produce them, we can stop buying raisins for the cereal. Yeah. We'll have to start getting the bits of kit ready. I'll see. Let's have a look in used machinery, see if there's anything in there. There's nothing that we need. Although that little Ford would be... Now that is what I'd want on Griffin. We've got a different type of Ford on there. I mean, that needs to come up on Griffin. The Ford 5110. Wrong series. Right. We're going to leave it here. I think we've got through quite a lot, and I don't think the video is going to be massive. Well, I say that. I'm not even going to say that, because it always is. Yeah, I think we've got through quite a lot. Next, we go into May, and we've probably got a ton of fertilising to do. It's going to cost us a fortune, because we've got loads of fields that need fertilising. And possibly even need to start thinking about the weeding as well. But that is for next episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation